baby, don't stop. Oh, 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 oh.
And we are back. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you're all having a great day. As always, before we get started, I got to give a big shout out for that amazing intro to the one-time winner of the Woman of the Year Award. None other than, let me get this right, Caitlyn Jenner. Caitlyn Jenner.
That's Bruce Jenner!
Because it's not Bruce fucking Jenner, it's Caitlyn!
All right, okay, I'm sorry. That's what I said. That's exactly what I said. I shouldn't have had Nick DiPaolo come in. I didn't know he was going to throw me under the bus like that, so I said Caitlyn Jenner, so let's just keep it moving. Anyway, thank you guys so much for coming back. Real quick, if you check out the picture on the screen right now, what a good dog. I have a real funny story for you guys. It's going to take a few seconds. So I was walking Goose, my French bulldog, a few years ago where we used to live in a neighborhood where people had signs similar to this, BLM signs on their lawn. And one house we walked by every day, a BLM sign right up on the edge of the lawn. One day we're walking, Goose walked right up, lifted his leg, all over the BLM sign. So proud of my boy, but I was so bummed that I didn't have my phone out and my camera ready to snap it, because that picture would have lived on forever. Anyway, good dog, thank you. So, all right, we're going to jump right into it today, guys. It's, I say it every time, it's not getting any better out there. Get ready to lose some brain cells in today's episode of Epic Woke TikTok Fails.
TikTok is degenerate trash. Correct.
It sure is. However, I have some good news. We're going to start it off today with a couple of TikToks that are actually going to restore your faith in humanity in TikTok for just a minute. And just kind of give you an uplifting feeling after seeing these people talking. So real quick, if you haven't subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button. Become a part of the greatest community on the YouTubes. And you guys know, if you like the video, leave it a thumbs up. And my favorite part is the comments. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. All right, let's dive right in. So if you don't remember this guy, he was in a TikTok with his daughter, his young little daughter. I don't know, 5, 6 maybe. It was in one of my videos probably about a month ago, and it was the cutest thing. It actually brought a tear to a lot of people's eye, just the way him and his daughter spoke in the TikTok. It was unbelievable. So here he is again, speaking the truth. Roll the film, please.
This is my elementary school classroom. That's me right there in the middle. These are all my classmates. Look, classmates of all ethnicities, all backgrounds. We were taught to say the Pledge of Allegiance. We were also taught that we can be anything we want to be in America. And we believed it because we were young and impressionable. None of us had the mindset of one being oppressed and one being the oppressor. None of us had the mindset of, oh, you are less than because you are black, or you are more than because you are white. We also weren't taught things like America is inherently racist. I can't imagine the damage that would have had on me psychologically with every day viewing my country as somewhere that oppresses me because of the color of my skin, or my white friends being taught that they were born racist. Think about the damage that would have done to us psychologically. Pains me. Were we taught America was perfect? No. But we were taught that this is somewhere that no matter who you are, you can accomplish your dreams.
Wait a minute. That's the smartest thing I've ever heard anyone say about anything.
Yes, it is. God, this guy is such an inspiration. Wow. Just to hear him talk, and for him to have a TikTok account, it shows that out of, you know, every 500 to 1,000 crazy TikToks, there's one of these. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. You're a true patriot, great father. Moving right along. See, the amazing thing about that guy is he's teaching his daughter the morals and the values that he's speaking up out here on his TikToks, and we've seen it in his past TikToks. So that's exactly what we need, is people like him, fathers like him, teaching their children exactly the stuff he was saying. Here's another good one. We've got one more good one before we go right off the edge of the cliff. Roll it.
If you're black and you were born in America, you're not African American, you're just American. If you were born in Africa and you become an American citizen, well then you're African American. That's how that works. Now, I'm Irish and I'm proud of my heritage, but I was born here in America. I'm an American. Also, there's no such thing as white privilege. If you were born in the United States of America, you're already privileged. The very day you are born here, you are born free. You have the freedom to pick what religion you want to be. You can be openly gay. You can burn the American flag and tear down monuments and not be shot down in the middle of the street like dogs with fully automatic rifles by your government. Welcome to America. Land of the free, home of the brave. Nobody's oppressed. You're just making that bullshit up.
Once again, somebody else just speaking facts. The thing I liked about this one is you got this guy over here, redneck, hillbilly from the woods, speaking the truth, and then you got a black woman sitting on the other side, clapping for him, saying, yes, sir, thank you, thank you. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, well, I hope you guys enjoyed that. It's about as good as it gets for this one. Moving right along. Now we are going right down to the belly of the beast. This is where things get really bad, so turn back now if you don't want to keep going. But you guys know I can't do this alone, so if you trudge ahead and stick it out with me, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, this is our teacher feature of the day. I got a couple videos of this guy. It just blows my mind, the stuff that comes out of this guy's mouth. Teacher feature of the day right here. It says CRT, American Dream. Let's see what he's got to say. Roll the film, please.
The American Dream via critical race theory. The American Dream. Work hard, find success, raise a family, get a house and a dog. You know, the cute stuff. Oh, wait, the American Dream's not for everybody. Immigrants could come to America and look for success, right? Well, the United States pick and chooses what immigrants are allowed to come in the country. And yes, color matters. The United States also removes immigrants who were brought here for work. And now that there's no more work, bye! Not to mention the fact that immigrants don't get paid the same anyway. Indigenous people are offered the American Dream only if they lose their culture. Hey, you trying to be a white man? No, I guess you don't get this land. Here's some land, but also you can never speak that way. You can never dress that way. You can never look that way. You got to cut your hair. And then we got black people who couldn't get a job because they're black. And those who did have a job were paid pennies on the dollar or not paid as much as their white counterparts. Sharecroppers in the South are working to survive. Forget about the American Dream there. And later in the North, we start to see laws that literally don't allow black people to own houses in certain neighborhoods or at all. And again, lack of opportunities because of racism. Cool, the American Dream, awesome. But the American Dream is not for everybody. Does it really exist? No.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life.
You're so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
That is without a doubt the dumbest thing I've ever heard. You are a fucking idiot.
It absolutely blows my mind that these people are going to sit there in front of their students, and tell them this garbage that black people can't live the American dream. All right, LeBron James, of course, Michael Jordan, okay, athletes, yeah. You say, well, not everybody's an athlete. Okay, you got Ben Carson. Well, Barack Obama was the president of the United States for 8 years. You got people like Jay-Z, Kanye West, if, into the music scene. There are so many black people that are living the American dream out there because they didn't believe they were victims. I'm too tired to get into it with this guy. Moving right along. All right, we've got one more clip. I could have played a ton of them that would have blown your mind, but we got one more. And these are the same people that are saying, oh, no, we're not teaching critical race theory in schools. We're not teaching that to the students. Okay. How would you teach CRT if it was banned? Roll it.
Teachers, I need your help. You're here? Good. If you were banned from teaching critical race theory, how would you continue to teach it? I need you to stitch this and or comment so we can have a resource to help teachers who can no longer teach critical race theory teach it anyway. Because again, it's an ideology. It's not a curriculum. You can't just ban it. But I'm aware that some teachers might be afraid that they can't teach this curriculum that doesn't exist. Here's how I would do it. Oh, that's crazy. I can't teach critical race theory? Okay. Hey, don't mind me. I'm teaching Manifest Destiny while also teaching broken treaties, Indian Appropriation Acts, Indian removal, genocide, and assimilation. Thanks. Stay woke.
Are you stupid or something?
You've shit for brains.
You must have got manure for your brains.
Oh, wow. Some of these people. Let's just keep it moving. All right, next up, this person was in a video, one of my videos a while back, talking about how Fatphobia was based in racism and capitalism or some garbage nonsense that I didn't understand a word of. Let's see how this one goes. Roll it!
Guys, I'm fatphobic. And no, that doesn't make me a bad person. It also doesn't make me racist. And yes, it's still rooted in racism. It means I've spent my entire life with a false idea of what health really is. And as a human who wants to live as long as possible, I have strived to be the healthiest version of myself I could possibly be. I've lost out on opportunities to eat delicious foods in other countries, trying new restaurants with friends. I've injured myself multiple times from overexercising. I've fallen prey to all of these fad diets that led me down a path of disordered eating, and now I'm in recovery for a second time for my eating disorder. All because I grew up in a society that told me one body is good and another body is bad, and that treats fat bodies in a way that I would never want to be treated. So I participated in a multi-billion-dollar industry to actively avoid looking that way. That is fatphobic. And although I have never discriminated against a fat body, I definitely hold prejudices against fat bodies. And those implicit biases come from internalized fatphobia. The fear of fat bodies and the idea that fat bodies can't be healthy is not supported by research. It is a social construct that has been repeatedly refuted.
Don't you get wacky on me. What the fuck are we talking about here?
What the fuck are you talking about?
I don't know. I'm so lost. Let's move right along. All right, here we go again. It says, it's basic biology. What now? It does exist. Do you live under a rock? Pretty clear to me that you don't know what you're talking about. All right, let's see. I don't even know what this is about. Roll it.
Pretty clear to me that you don't know what you're talking about, so I'm going to take you back to what I learned in biology classes when I was at school. Sex is physical, i.e. genitalia, chromosomes. And before you say anything, yes, there are more options than XX and XY. Quite a few more, and all scientifically recognised. Just like intersex people, who are born with anatomy that is neither male or female. So in other words, sex is a spectrum. Just like gender. Gender is how you feel and how you present to the world, and frankly has very little to do with your anatomy. And there are plenty of cultures across the world that reject the idea of a gender binary altogether. I give you the Hijras of India, the Mahu of Hawaii, the Two-Spirit people of North America. 10 minutes of Googling. Do your research before you pick a fight, alright babes?
Just when I think you've said the stupidest thing ever, you keep talking.
That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
I don't know. Tell me if you guys understand. Is it because I don't speak woke? I mean, I don't know. I just... Moving right along. All right. This is, kind of, in a way, relates to that madness we just listened to. It says, okay, can someone help me out with this because I am confusion? Roll it.
Okay, can someone help me out with this because I'm confusion? I am a woman. I identify as a woman. I feel comfortable in being a woman. Like, what the fuck is a woman? Like, if someone asked me, what does being a woman mean to you? I wouldn't have an answer. Don't even try to tell me that, well, being a woman is being empathetic and kind and compassionate, because that could be anybody. Anybody could be those things. Don't even bother being transphobic in my comments, saying that, oh, well, being a woman is having a uterus and having kids, because no. Don't even bother saying that being a woman means having biddies and having a vagine, because no. Also, no, wrong. So I'll ask the question again. What is a woman? Like, I feel so comfortable identifying as a woman, but is that only because that's just what I've always been? That's what people always told me that I was, so I just went with it? And the thing that's frustrating with this question is that everyone's answer is always, well, it depends on the person. And I get that, I know, but I'm trying to figure it out for myself, and I don't know. And I mean, I'm a gender abolitionist, so like, abolish gender, you know? But some people feel very validated in their labels and in their gender. So I'm strictly speaking for myself. I don't know what being a woman means to me. Anyone else?
What the hell did you just say?
What the hell are you talking about?
Wait, she lost me right at the end. It says right here, I am a woman. I identify as a woman. I feel comfortable in being a woman. Okay, that's probably how she's lived her whole life, comfortable, identifying. Fine. Then at the end, she says, I'm a gender abolitionist. Abolish gender. Huh?
Ain't nobody got time for that.
So it seems like what happened to her is everything was fine, and she either went to college, went to university somewhere, or somehow the wokeness seeped into her life and has got her all flipped upside down. Let the wokeness in, that's what happens. Moving right along. All right, this person's been in a few of the videos before. And listen, I'm a big fan of Joe Dirt. You guys know Joe Dirt? Great movie, great movie. I'm a big fan of Joe Dirt, and this is, that person reminds me of him. That's not an insult. Joe Dirt, like I said, big fan. Roll it.
It always kills me when people comment stuff, being like, don't force the label of cisgender on me if I just use the word cis. You know, in a TikTok, people will be like, don't force that label on me. It's like, I didn't. I just said that the label exists. You're the one that called yourself cis. I didn't call you specifically cis. I can't see you. The phone only goes one way on the TikTok. It's not like a FaceTime. I didn't call you specifically cis. I'm just saying that cis people exist. And if you don't like the label cis, then don't use it. That's how labels work. There are a lot of options these days. You can be lots of things. So I've never understood that. I'm not forcing anything on you. I'm just saying that the label exists. You're the one coming to my comment section to be like, I'm cis. You know, you didn't have to do that. Nobody actually asked you to, interestingly enough.
The hell are you supposed to be?
Like I said, Joe Dirt. This person, I'm sure what, but just said that there's so many labels. So this is one of those people that believes that you can identify as anything you want, and everyone else needs to see you as that too. That's where I check out. Moving right along. All right, next up, I'm not going to be able to listen to this whole thing. It goes on for quite a while. She actually doxes somebody and call for action against them. It's crazy, but I'll play a little bit of it. Let's see what she has to say. Jesus. Roll it.
White women's tears are dangerous, and considering that it's Bobo's birthday coming up, I'll start with Emmett Till, who wasn't the first victim of white women tears. But historically, why are white women like this? It's because they are oppressed by their gender and privileged by their race, which means that they are privileged without power. 60 seconds is not enough time to fit everything in, but look at this. I would be so embarrassed to have them as ancestors.
That's racism, man. I love to racism, bro. That's racist!
The whole white woman's tears again. Oh my God. Anyway, she said she would be embarrassed to have these people as ancestors. I pulled up all kinds of different pictures of the BLM protests over the past year and saw people acting 100 times worse than that I could have said, you guys get the gist. Let's move right along. All right, this next one, the woman in the white tank top is Savannah Hernandez. She is a producer at Slightly Offensive with Elijah Schaefer. Great YouTube channel. If you haven't checked it out, I highly recommend it. So she is interviewing this person, and I think we've seen this one before. Roll it.
I have come to find that America and the flag has been very co-opted for this kind of like rampant, like radical American patriotism. When I see an American flag, I immediately look at that I'm like, that person's probably a bigot. That person's probably a homophobe. That person's probably a racist if they're just flying American flags out.
Lady, shut up! Shut your damn mouth!
No offense, but you are a stupid asshole.
Agreed. That's exactly what these people are that think the American flag is some kind of symbol of oppression or racist. These people are insane. Listen, we're almost done. If you've made it this far, give yourselves a round of applause, a pat on the back. You guys know I can't do this alone. It's been a long, tough day. I almost didn't do a video, but I was not going to leave you guys hanging. You're welcome. So we're just about done. In fact, this will be the last one, because once again, I can't take any more. It says, every time a gay person gets the COVID shot, they say something about how sexy they are in their sexy little shot outfit. Oh, Jesus. Here we go again. Roll the film, please.
Every time a gay person gets the COVID vaccine, they say something about how sexy they are in their sexy little vaccine outfit. And it just made me think, all gay bitches care about is being the sexiest person at the vaccine clinic. Prove me wrong. This is queer culture.
Ha! Gay!
I feel sorry for your mother.
Nobody cares! Nobody cares!
Nobody cares, nobody cares, nobody cares!
Nobody cares what you wear to go get your shot. In fact, nobody cares if you go get your shot. So let's just end it on that one. I'm done. And listen, if you've made it all the way this far, thanks again. I know this one kind of dragged on. I'm having an off day today, so I apologize. But I can't do this alone, so thank you guys so much. And listen, if you liked the video, you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button. Become a part of the greatest community on the YouTubes. Hit the thumbs up if you like the video, and you guys know it. I love that comment section. It's what keeps me going on most days. All right, so listen, guys. Clearly, the world's gone crazy. We're in it together. We're going to get through it. Just take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Till next time. Peace.